What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Blaze. I'ma be consistent with this Twitch stuff, man. I'm sorry. I've been busy, man. I apologize, y'all. I really apologize. We're gonna go ahead, strike the stadium. But I really want to talk about how y'all been, though. Have y'all been alright, man? For real. Oh, that's all they got. Damn. Oh, y'all ready for this, though? We're red out, y'all. Let's get it. It's a rivalry game where Penn State somehow demolishing the regular. So guess what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna stay with
the final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. This is the point in the season where coaches admonish and encourage their teams to finish strong. Week 13 here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, he understands everything is on the line in this rivalry matchup. He had a conversation with his team with the conference championship and the playoffs on the line. They have to keep their poise and composure. They can't let a rivalry game knock them off their path. We'll see how composed his team can play today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Terrapins offense will have the football first. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Yeah, and they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush is on. Complete. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Dropping back, it's Washington. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So Penn State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. On the draw, it's Hansen. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this. Got room on the return. And into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air.
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hits the hole. It's Hansen. Taken down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Powers through the defender. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Right back to it. Nowhere to go.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Finds his target. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Nittany Lions are flying. Drops back, it's Specht. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit, and if they'd miss, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy, this defense playing physical.
Quick give, it's Hansen. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
That's caught. It's Durr at the 45 on his way. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the end zone. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Terrapins! He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Makes the catch. It's Sowell. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Peoples. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the left side. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll give it to Peoples. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Snags it over the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Ooh. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Beck. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The 40, 30, he's at the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0 and really needing to get a drive going here. Wants to throw one first. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sowell. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Man, you gotta love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake, easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surging. 4 for 4, spreading the ball out, seeing the defense really well. Nice bounce back for this QB.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his tight end. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
And the full dive and the grab
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. That one just came off his hand badly.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. The pressure is really on to put together a drive here, already down 21-zip.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Sets his feet, it's Beck. Just not quite able to make the connection, it's incomplete. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense getting set for first down. To the air. It's Washington. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Out wide left, it's Durham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes a grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Sells the run, looking to pass. Lets it fly. Big guy smells it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Maryland!
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Back to throw. It's back. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. 2nd and long here. They send the tight end in motion. The fake wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football.
Makes the grab in their space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That's the first score today.
Wait, for real. Oh, wait. Unless they come back. It is what it is. It's over with, bro. It's raining now. Yeah.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, he either didn't get all of it or he's the most accurate kicker in college football because he hit the crossbar and still it somehow went in. Great trick shot from 40-plus.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this.
Got it down the field. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Come on.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's a fumble on the play. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So we get to embarrass Liberty, y'all. Look at that. Hold on. We get to embarrass Liberty. Wow, crazy work this week. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. What's that food? Mike. Crazy how we not in the conference championship because we lost 2 games. Crazy work, huh? Crazy work. Okay. Uh-oh, who winning? Is it me?
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is sophomore running back out of Maryland, and one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us. The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Boise State Broncos against the Maryland Terrapins. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, as you know, so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. So the Maryland Terrapins offense comes on the field first today. And right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it.
Refuses to be stopped. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Broncos offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Caught over the middle. It's Bates. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10 now. Handoff running right. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wagner. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's going to hand this off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Wants to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Using his legs, it's Gaines. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Broncos. A A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Boise State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the 48. Good work by the return team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Running through the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Terrapins are going to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Back to throw. It's Washington. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. They go to the air to reach the end zone. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Look out. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Jukes to get free. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Broncos will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Great cut. They whiff on him. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Washington. Delivers quickly to the left side. Nice grab. It's Webb. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Muscles past the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Terrapins. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. They get the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 20. The Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for a man. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Broncos. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Here's the point after attempt.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. To throw, it's Washington. That's reeled in. It's Webb. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab. It's Webb. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Terrapins will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking into the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Maryland. Breaks away to the end zone.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, and looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. With the catch, it's Ford. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a fumble. The offense has it and still going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
Maryland, 27. Boise State, 21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
On the Maryland sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Terrapins. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him up 13 now. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. Not quite enough for the first down, but in fourth down and just inches. Maryland has the lead now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? And the Broncos will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Takes the handoff. It's Goff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Defense.
That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. The Broncos keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The ball comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Broncos looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he all the way back for 6.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So the completion for no gain sets him up with third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact...
Touchdown, Maryland. They go to the air to reach the end zone. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Down he goes. It's a sack. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joel. He told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact here in this playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they were going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
Passes the 40. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Goff. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Washington. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the rush. Moves out of the pocket. Keeper for the first down and more. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. It's complete, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. Trying to get points here before the half. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
G-spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally stop a big play. The ball to the 22. Timeout taken by Boise State, their second. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Obvious call. Cannot grab the face mask like that. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the pressure's on. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Ball comes loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Maryland. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
This is a mark of a great defense. Take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. It's 3rd down for the offense. On the run, it's Gaines. And they wrap him up and bring him down at what is the final play of the game. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset.
I appreciate you joining.